so we're going to create a very quick video asset within Photoshop, and we're just going to do this with shapes. So what we'll do is we've got our background layer. We're just going to create a very quick ellipse. We're going to create a person within this tutorial. Okay, so there's our ellipse, and we're going to use a rounded rectangle to just create the person's body, like so. I'll just place that there, and I'd like these corners a little bit more rounded. Okay, and you can tell they're not linked together at the moment, so I'm just going to click that little link button to link the four corners, and I'm going to say that's about right. Now, I don't want these bottom corners to be curved, so what I can do is I can unlink the corners again, and I can just straighten them out. Okay, as you're probably already aware, there's always 3 or 4 ways to do things in Photoshop. So what I'll do is I'll just show you another way to do that. Okay, so if I hadn't taken out those bottom corners, what I could do is just delete these vector points here and change these vector points to straight, and then just drag that change down. Okay, so that's another way of doing it. I'll show you how to do that now. So I'll just step back from my changes on the corners. I will change the top corners like so to a point where I'm happy with them, and I'll leave them like that. Click OK. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll now just go to the pen tool, and I'll grab my delete anchor point tool, and I'll just delete that anchor point, and I'll delete that anchor point. And then I want to go to my convert point tool to make these points into straight lines. And there we go, that is pretty much done. What I can do as well is I can just drag that path down if I want. Okay, just reposition that. Or grab these individually and literally pull them down if I want to make them longer. Okay, by far the quickest way of doing this is very simply the original way which I showed you. Okay, so once you're happy with that, we've already got the direct selection tool selected. What we can do is we can grab both of these, and as you can see, we've got them on combined shapes there. So these shapes are now combined. Okay, so they are one shape, but as you can see, one line intersects the other. So we're going to take the stroke completely off this shape, because what I want to do is I just want to create the outside line of this shape here. Okay, so it's quite simple to do that. These shapes are already combined. I'm going to click on that shape, and I'm just going to remove everything from the shape. So I'm removing the stroke altogether. I've got my two layers selected, and I'm going to right click on them. Okay, well, I'm going to group them first. So group from layers. There we go. I'll call this group 1. I'm going to right click on those grouped, and I'm going to go blending options, and I'm going to place a stroke on the entire shape, and you can see that's already placed a stroke on the shape there. Okay, so there's a couple of other things I want to do with this shape. Is I want to change the style, because I want to make it a nice metallic colour. So we've got lots of different styles. We can click on new style and get other ones, but I quite like these web styles. Okay, so you can download other styles if you wish, but I quite like these web styles which are built into Photoshop, and I'm just going to go with one of the metallic styles. There we go. I'm quite happy with that one. Okay, so that is quite literally my layer selected. I can move that around, or reposition it, or move it like so. But I think what I'd like to do next is, yeah, happy to apply that transformation. What I'd like to do next is just export it to drop into my video. So to do that, I just need to apply that transformation, and there's a couple of ways we can do that, but I'm just getting rid of my base layer to do it. And that's pretty much it. You want to export this as file and export.